This video is inspired by a comment from a viewer. The viewer wanted to wire wrap an arrowhead-shaped stone into a keyring for their son, but the sides of the stone were quite sharp. With this in mind, I created this design that can be used as a pendant or turned into a keyring with all sides covered by wire. I am using this obsidian arrowhead. I have 3 10-inch lengths of 0.8mm soft bare copper wire. I have cut a long length of 0.2mm copper for weaving. Find the centre of the weaving wire. Take 2 of the wires. Start wrapping from the middle of the wires. Wrap the weaving wire twice around both wires. Add the 3rd wire below the others. Wrap twice around the 2 lower wires. Wrap twice around the 2 upper wires. Repeat the pattern. I have woven for 1/2 inch. Flip the wires around and repeat the process from the other end. Find the centre of the woven area. Bend the wires to the same angle as the point of the arrowhead. Holding the stone in position, bend the front wires, crossing them over at the front of the stone. Turn the stone over and repeat with the 2 back wires, crossing them over at the back of the stone. You may find it helpful to use some tape at the point of the stone to hold it in place. Approximately 1/2 inch above the woven area, bend the front wires to follow the middle wires. Repeat with the back wires, bringing all 3 wires back in line. Wrap the weaving wire around the middle wire until it meets the other wires. Wrap twice around the 2 upper wires. Wrap twice around the 2 lower wires. Repeat the pattern twice more. When weaving, bend the wires slightly away from the stone, as the sharp edges may cause the weaving wire to break. Repeat the process on the other side. Take one of the front wires and bend it over the front of the stone and through the opposite notch at the top of the arrowhead. Bend the wire to the back and then bend it to follow the other wires. Repeat with the other front wire. Take care and be gentle as the stone could break at the notches if you are too forceful. Bend the back wires through the notches and to the front of the stone. I am using a scrap of weaving wire to wrap the 2 wires together a few times at the centre. Trim both wires, leaving approximately 1 inch excess on both sides. I am using the tip of my round nose pliers to start making a loop at the end of the wires. Trim a small amount of wire from the ends. Continue forming the loops and start coiling the wires. Switch to pliers with a flat nose to continue rolling the wires into flat coils. Continue wrapping around the middle wire until it meets the wire at the back of the stone. Wrap twice around both wires. Wrap twice around the middle wire. Repeat the pattern. Repeat the process on the other side. The stone is now secure and you can remove the tape. Continue weaving the wires until reaching the middle of the top of the stone. When reaching the middle point, bend the wires upwards. Repeat on the other side. Separate the two shorter back wires. From the back, cross the wires over each other and wrap them around the two other wires. At the back, remove the excess wires and the excess weaving wire. I will be wrapping the top wires together with 0.3mm wire. Start with the weaving wire between the two wires to anchor it. Wrap around both wires. Wrap for approximately 3/4 of an inch. Anchor the weaving wire by wrapping it around the wires individually and bringing it between the two wires. Remove the excess weaving wires. Separate the unwoven wires. Bend the woven part of the wire into a loop, bringing the unwoven ends to the front. Cross the wires over at the front. Bend one of the wires around to the back and leave the other at the front. I am coiling both wires. Thank you for watching. Please join me for my next video.